Hi, I'm Lynx from the Pole Vault Studio. Today we're going to be working on hamstring flexibility. It's one of my main problem areas, and so like if you want a flat split, front split, you need to work on your hamstrings, or because they're such big muscles, they affect a lot of what you do, so it's important to stretch them out. So we're going to do some warm-up first. Start with the neck because mine's a bit stiff, so start looking left to right. And now ear to shoulder. And then half circles. And then full circles, but slowly, so you don't make yourself too dizzy. And the other way. Okay, we'll do some hip circles, so 8 one way, make them as big as possible. You should hear clicking. And that's just me. 7, 8, 8 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now smaller ones, so you want to think of really engaging the abs and really tucking in your pelvis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's Ghost.
Yeah, no, I was making sure he didn't run out from the gate.
Yeah, no, he's fine. Okay, so we're going to now warm up the hamstrings with the leg swing. So don't worry about how high you can get it, as long as you feel it working here, then that's okay. You can get higher the more you do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Balance is rubbish on this side. 8. And now 8 out to the side. 1, 2, 3. Again, you don't have to go as high as I am. If you can only get to there, that's fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to do forward fold, but we're not going to hold it, so just stand on your mat, lean up, touch down, and up again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, do 10 of these. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to come into a yogi squat, so come down as low as you can. If you can only come to here, that's fine. If you can come all the way down, hands on the floor, and then you're going to straighten your legs and push your bum up into the air. And twist your feet to face forwards as you come up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now come down into a low lunge. So you want to make sure that your knee and your ankle are in line. Point your toes so you're on the front of your foot, and you're just going to rock back and forward. So rock foot back, forwards, and then pull back. Do 10 each side. This stretches out the hip flexors as well. Switch your legs around. Eight, 9, 10. Come up and do some hamstring curls now. Our legs are a bit warmer, so like aerobics. You can swing your arms out as well if you want to stretch your pecs. If you don't, just keep your arms by your side. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake your legs out. We'll do a couple of squats just to make sure our legs are warm. So just do 10 squats. 2, 3, 4. Try to keep your chest lifted in the squat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And I'm actually going to start with, it's called nerve flossing, because you may notice that when you do a forward fold sitting down, here with my foot flexed, I feel it really pull on the back of my legs. If I point the toes, I don't. And there's a reason for that. That is not tight hamstrings. That is actually your sciatic nerve getting stuck. So your sciatic nerve, it runs from about here all the way down your leg to your toes, and that gets stuck and it can greatly affect your hamstring flexibility. So we're going to start by flossing a nerve to unstick it from the legs. So you just want to sit in forward fold, sit upright, flex, and then point your feet. So that's 10 sitting down, and then do it standing up. You want your one toe behind, your other leg straight, and you're just gonna lean down and touch the floor. Again, 10 each side. Seven, 8, 9, 10, and you should feel it behind the straight knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we're ready to stretch. So first off, forward fold. So stand up nice and tall. Stretch. You want to think of keeping your back flat, so don't round like that. Think of trying to get your back flat. So in order to keep back flat, if you can only go to your thighs, that's fine. If you can go to your shins, if you can reach your toes. So this isn't just about hamstring flexibility to get forward fold, it's about lower back flexibility as well. So we're just going to hold this for a bit. Take a deep breath in, exhale and see if you can go deeper. Deep breath in, exhale, try to go a bit deeper. Okay, stand up, and now we're going to sit down and do the forward fold sitting down. So stretch up, reach again. If you can only get to your thighs, that's fine. Try to keep your chest lifted so that your back is flat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. See if you can go a bit further. Deep breath in and out. And come up, give your legs a shake. Okay, so now we're going to do the hurdle stretch. So you want to fold the one leg so that your foot is against your inner thigh. You should find that you can go a bit further in this than with the double leg. This hurts me less, so stretch up. You want to think of trying to get your chest to your knee. So that's to help keep your back flat. So rather than rounding, always try and keep your back flat. Deep breath in. See if you can go a bit lower. And again, deep breath in. And try and go lower. Come out of it and switch your legs over. I'm more flexible on this side. You will have a more flexible side. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, come a bit lower. Deep breath in. And exhale and go lower. And come out. Give your legs a shake. Okay, so now we're going to go into the lunge position. We're going to do a low lunge as well, because it is good to stretch the opposite muscles. So because we're stretching the hamstrings, should stretch the quads as well. Again, deep breath in and see if you can go a bit lower. You can put something under your knee, a hoodie, towel, cushion. Deep breath in and push deeper into the stretch. Okay, and now bring it back, flex your foot, and again you want to think of trying to get your chest to your knee, keeping your back flat. So deep breath in and lean forward. You should feel it here. Deep breath in. See if you can go a bit closer to your knee. If you're not feeling it, you can flex your foot more, but that's okay for me. Deep breath in. Okay, come out of it and go on to the other side. So again, start with the low lunge. Make sure your toes aren't tucked and push forwards. If that's not enough of a stretch, you can walk your front foot out a bit and then push deeper in. Deep breath in and try and go a bit further down. And now pull back, flex your feet, and again try and get your chest to your knee, but keeping your back flat. Deep breath in, see if you can go a bit lower. And again, deep breath in, and as you exhale, come down a bit further. Okay, come out of it, and now we're going to go into our straddle. So legs as far wide as you can. Don't let your knees sink in, don't let your toes roll in. Think of externally rotating them, so push them out, push your knees towards the back, stretch up and lean forwards. If you can get your chest to the floor, that's great, but otherwise just go as low as you can. Again, keeping your back flat, so you don't want to be rounding, you want to think of boobs to the gods. Deep breath in and see if you can go a bit further down. Again, breathe in and down. And come up, give them a shake, and now we're going to do it with flexed feet because that would help try and get the back of your knees down. You know, I have a massive gap by here. Flex your feet and it should help bring your knees down, and again stretch forwards. Breathe in. Breathe in, and then as you exhale, see if you can come down lower. Okay, and now, one of the best ones I found is it's a PNF stretch, so proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation stretch, which is a fancy way of basically saying stretch and contract. So this one you actually do notice a major difference. So you want to lie on your back. If you're flexible enough, you can just hold your leg. I prefer using the strap. Or you can get a partner. My partner would be coming in a minute. So, lying on your back, you want to keep this leg straight. Make sure that your lower back is on the ground. You're going to just take the strap and gently pull your leg towards your face. Keep it as straight as you can, because if you're doing this, it's not going to work, the hamstring. So the point isn't to get your leg to your face, the point is to keep it straight. So you're just going to hold it for about 10 seconds. Okay, and now you're going to push away, but pull the strap at the same time, so you want resistance. So as your leg pushes, you're trying to keep it from going down while your leg is fighting to go down. And hold this for 8 seconds. Release and pull your leg towards you, and you should now find that it's come a little bit closer. Again, hold for 10. And now push your leg away, but pull on the strap at the same time to create resistance. And pull your leg towards you, and again it should come a bit closer. So if you don't have a strap, you can do it without, so you can link your hands behind your thigh and pull your leg towards you. If you can reach up higher, you can hold your calf. You don't want to hold your knee, so either your calf or your thigh. And then when it comes to pushing away, just push against your hands, or I find it easier here. And then you can just pull it in. And now the other side, I'll show you with partner stretching. So my glamorous assistant cat. So with a partner, you want to make sure that they kneel over your leg, but not actually on it, so they're just stopping that leg from coming down, and they're going to put their hand on, one hand on your thigh and one hand on your calf, so they're not pressing down on your knee, and they're going to gently push towards your face. In this, communication is vital, so because they don't know the pain you're in, so it shouldn't hurt, it should just feel like a stretch. So you tell them when to stop. Okay, now I'm going to push against you and she's going to resist. Okay, and I'm just going to push my leg further. Yeah, that's fine. You can see she's resisting me trying to lower my leg. And then you should see that this leg comes closer each time. So this is one of the best. Yeah, this is one of the best methods of flexibility. It makes you more flexible for longer afterwards. Okay. Whereas normal flexibility after stretching, you might be flexible for an hour. PNF stretching, you can be flexible for up to 3 hours afterwards, but again, you need to do it more than once a week. Several times a week would be good, but only ever do the PNF stretches after a warm-up at the end of your stretching, because it puts quite a lot of pressure on your muscles, so you don't want to be doing it too much. So, I think that's it for hamstring flexibility, unless you can think of any more. So if you like the video, click like, share, subscribe, and check out more videos on Pole Vault Studio. And if you feel like you want to donate, you can buy us a coffee. Thank you.